What's up, my Vina loves? This is Vina D coming to you all from Vina Tima News.
I did a video on Cashay and Trina a few days ago, well, over a week ago, because Trina did another Q&A, and of course, I'm sure people kept asking the Cashay questions, okay? Because when they asked her who she was closest to, from the villa, she put other people up there, and Cash wasn't in there. And I said in that video, man, look, these people are entitled to be friends with who they want to be friends with. The show is over. Trina and Cash and Single, they all went through some real situation on that show. So it's okay for people to just move on and separate themselves from certain things and heal, at their own pace and things like that. So I'm sure that Trina gets sick and tired of being asked the same questions over and over again. I'm sure she gets sick and tired of being attached to the Cinco and Cashay situations. She doesn't mention that girl name. She doesn't bring her up. So I think that's a hint of her saying, if I'm not talking about Cash, if I'm not mentioning her, if I'm not including her in who I'm close with, that should give you all a hint that I simply want to detach myself from that situation and move on. Even if there's something going on behind the scenes, we are not over here throwing shots at each other. So let us all just get the hint and move on. And maybe there's absolutely nothing going on behind the scenes, and Trina just simply wants to move on from that situation because she did receive a lot of backlash, and she's just trying to not be defined by what happened on Love Island, even though she will be defined for a long time, because that's how the general public got to know who she is. But she's doing her best to move on and create her own path and stand on her own name. Now, I'm one of those people that if I put something in the title, you will get it first, okay? I'm not going to make you wait. So I'm going to put Trina PSA at the beginning and then her regular Q&A at the end. Just know that she did not start the Q&A this way. She started being very peaceful, very pleasant, very calm, answering questions, smiling, laughing. And it looks like she kept getting questions that she did not want to answer. What she did was she did not put those questions on the screen, okay? She simply just, I guess, read a lot of them and got sick of it, and then did the PSA to just let those people know, I'm not ignoring your questions. It's just I don't want to be defined by that situation and what happened. So even though she didn't mention Cash or Single name or that situation, you can read between the lines and see exactly what made her upset, okay?
All right, PSA guys, I've been biting my tongue for way too long now, and there's a reason that I don't engage with my followers. Do you know how many times I want to do a Q&A? Do you know how many times I want to engage with people, my supporters, and like even people that just have one questions? But when I ask about someone asking me a question, I'm talking about me as an individual. That's who I am. I'm Trina Jirage, okay? But you guys continue to go on different tangents about different things. Yes, I was on a show. A lot of us were really close in the beginning. Some of us fall off, not because there's bad blood, just because that's just the way it is. It's life. People move on, and I'm sure it's happened in your life before too. All right. So the reason that I don't engage anymore is because I am getting overwhelmed. I'm getting frustrated because you guys continue to bring things up that don't matter to any of us anymore. A lot of us discuss this matter time and time again, and it can be very detrimental to someone's health, honestly. And I just think, like, if we can move on, you guys can move on too. I'm not the type to always like give a PSA about what we're doing with like our mental health personally, but I stopped posting much on my feed and like my stories because I just don't like the backlash, especially when it's unnecessary. Like, I get people have their own opinions or like their own favorites and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, can I just do me and then everyone else do them? Because that's all we want in life. We want to move on. We want to progress. We want to uplift each other. We want to do our own thing. Like, they're literally doing their project in another country right now. I'm so happy for them. And like, I did mine in Spain, and like, I have more coming too. But can we just stop with the BS, please and thank you? I love you guys and I respect you guys. And I'm sorry if I do sound rude or anything. I'm just being assertive and I'm just trying to stand my ground when it comes to respect, because that's something that I feel like a lot of people are lacking. And, you know, it's a learning lesson. It's fine. And obviously on my end, I do have to learn how to just deal with the judgment, because this is always going to be a thing. And I'm still learning how to get used to all these like opinions from other people, which everyone's entitled to. But I just think that at the end of the day, like I said, it's just good to love on one another and be kind. Like, you really do not know what any of us are going through. Like, you guys do not have any idea. I've been amazing since Love Island. Like, in the beginning, obviously, it's a fast-paced life. It was really hard to adjust to people's opinions and, like, dealing with others and just so much with, like, my personal life with, like, a lot happening. But I'm good now. I'm great. Thanks for asking. No, I do not have any love, and I'm actually not searching for a man right now. I feel like the opportunity will knock on my door when I'm just doing me. And self-love is the best love. Definitely someone that's respectful, emotionally intelligent, knows how to take accountability for their actions, also can work as a team and uplift one another instead of being condescending and rude and mean and blah, 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 blah. So Love Island opened many doors and opportunities for me. I completed one in December and I have 2 more coming up, and I can't tell you what or when that's going to be. And I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. My friend, I'll talk about that soon because someone else asked. Thank you so much for asking this question. It means so much to me. You don't even understand. But he's doing amazing. He started speech therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy this week. And we're taking it one day at a time, but I'm just so proud of his progress. It's amazing. When it comes to the OG girls, I had a different relationship with all of them, but we were all so very close. Outside of that, like, I was close to Ellie, Bailey, Elena. I was close to Roxy, Florida. They're all such sweethearts, and I admire them so much. You'll be seeing me very, very soon, and another time, and another time. As it comes for The Bachelorette, no, that's not my thing. I watch The Bachelor. In love with Michelle. Like, I'm a fangirl over her, but I wouldn't do the Bachelor. Doing amazing. I'm actually here with my family. My brother's over here chilling with me. And yeah, I'm not seeing anybody, and I'm totally okay with that. I already know that Kira and Leslie are my diehard girls, my best friends. I talk to Olivia like practically every day. That's my older sister. Obviously Ellie, Charlie, Corey. I talk to a few other people too, but those are my closest people. Yeah, that's gang gang. I've been telling her. We talk all the time. She's supposed to be visiting LA very soon. I can't wait for her to come over because we'll be spilling tea all the time over the phone, and now we're going to do it in person and have a vacation, and that's going to be coming up next. I love you, Mel. I don't care what any of you guys think about my weight, because you know what? As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. My weight fluctuates. I've said this so many times to you guys, and it's kind of getting annoying and repetitive, and I hate repeating myself, but I gain weight, then I lose weight. I'm up and down. Y'all saw me Love Island. I was thick. I was slim. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going on the challenge. I think it's great to test your ability when it comes to your endurance and your strength, and also the mental aspect of it, if you're strategic or not. And I think it's very competitive, but I'm up for it. You're so sweet. I'm trying to talk really fast, but anyways, I did not get invited to do the CBS challenge because I already did a show 3.5 months later after Love Island, and I am waiting to do multiple things after that. But I'm so happy with the diversity that's going on and the representation of Love Island. It's amazing, and I wish. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I can be an impulsive spender, but money comes and goes, and I have been budgeting my money by putting money in my savings account and my checkings account, and just budgeting the importance of what needs to be a priority versus what I want. So your needs and wants, make sure you separate. Literally have no idea what I'm gonna do next, but I am trying to just explore what I can get used to. I love my braids. I've been doing braids back in the day, and I wanted to bring them back. But maybe next month for my birthday, I'll do a wig, or maybe even boho braids. I'm traveling out of the country in a couple months, and I'm supposed to be going with my dad to Kenya, possibly during the fall or end of summer. And hopefully see my aunt in Germany. I don't know yet. I'm still in the works of everything, depending on my schedule. I don't think we're going to be having a reunion anytime soon. Everyone's so booked and busy, which I understand. Like, get your bag. But yeah, I have no idea. Hopefully there's one in the future. I was thinking like CBS should do one, but who knows? Hey, Mimi Sijui. Nataka kwenda hapo sometime in August or September. Depends on my dad. But Sijui, I do not know. Asante sana, nakupenda as well. They don't, and I'm not playing the victim, but I noticed that it's a huge double standard when it comes to me. It's always been like hatred and all that stuff, but do I care? Not really. Like, it's always going to be a thing. They're not putting money in my account, so it doesn't matter anymore, but you know what? It is what it is. You guys are actually really funny because I wouldn't be in a secret relationship with anybody. You guys would know if I'm in a relationship, but you probably wouldn't know who I'm with, just to keep it private, because I think privacy is very important when it comes to having a platform, and you know, not everything needs to be shared. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for all the amazing questions. I'm going to be going live on Monday night with a special someone, so make sure you have your questions ready. And yes, I'll be doing Q&As even more because we're just going to ignore the BS. But anyways, I love you guys, and you have a good night.
Well, there you have it. I'm wishing Trina absolutely nothing but the best. You know, these shows, that's the risks that come with doing these shows. You go on there and you don't know how the editing is going to work. I have included the last video I did on Cashay, Trina, and Single. The link to that video is in the description below, the very first link. Cashay defended she and Trina in that video. I talked about it when people were body shaming her and Trina, you know, and she defended Trina. And you heard Trina talked about, you know, her weight and not caring about what people have to say. And also, Trina, girl, I understand everything that you're saying, but you will always be defined by that show. Yes, people will move on, but a lot of people got to know you from Love Island. So in as much as, you know, you don't like it, they will always try to attach your name. And I love that she's realized that and recognized that, and she's saying that she's working on herself and working on how to just move forward and ignore the BS and things like that. That's the best thing you can do, is move forward and ignore the BS, because there will be people that will not let it go, no matter how far you get in your life and how far removed you are. You will always be connected to Love Island in that situation. So just finding the positive, you know, all of the amazing opportunities and things that are happening for you because of the show, focusing on that and moving forward. So I do wish Trina the best. And also the part about being kind, and you know, you heard what she said, so I don't have to repeat it. That's very important. It's like people go on these reality TV shows and then they're just thrown back out there like, thanks for your service, now bye. And then they have to figure it all out, and the bullying and it's just too much. So, you know, like I said in the beginning, you can tell by now that even if Trina and Cashay have any type of relationship behind the scenes, she's just simply trying to remove herself from that situation. And you read the comments and you heard her responses. She's not dating anyone, but if she was to be dating anyone, you know, she'll probably keep it private. But right now she's not dating anyone, because I know most people were trying to connect her with that man again. Anyways, well, I'm not going to drag this video on any longer. You heard the woman. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And here, my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.